Hey everybody, what's going on? What's going on with everybody today? Happy Sunday. Hope everybody had a good weekend. Um, yeah. Decided to jump up here and see what's going on. Everybody say hey. Have a little recap of the weekend, of all the things we've seen and heard over the weekend. It's been a tea spilling weekend, I should say. Oh my goodness, it's been such a tea spilling weekend. Interesting weekend. Shoot. A lot of exposure going on, a lot of things popping off and happening. But yeah, it's been a good weekend for me so far, I guess. Let me turn my phone down so it'll be making all these different noises. But I'll put it right here in my face. Hey Peaches, hey child of God, what's going on, y'all? Hey y'all, what's going on? Thought I have a quick little weekend recap with y'all before it get too late. Y'all know it's around the time of day I like to do my little lives or whatever. How you doing, child of God? You doing good? How you doing, Peaches? Yeah, I was listening to all about the trees on station just a little bit ago, and of course we've all seen Danny's footage this weekend. It's been it's been yeah, it's been a lot to take in. I don't know. It's been a lot. Hey, Too Tall Flame, how you doing? Hey, Bella's World, how you doing? Oh, and thank you, Bella's World, for the cash up the other day. I didn't get to thank you because I didn't see it on there till afterwards, but I appreciate you and anybody else that send it. And the reason why I don't shout out other people is because I don't want to say y'all's name. I don't want to dox anybody. So if y'all do, put a note in there so I'll know who to thank or whatever without doxing anybody. Because I want to say thank you because it's appreciate anything anybody decides to cash out me or whatever. I feel honored. It's a privilege. Thank y'all so much because I'm so new and I don't really know what I'm doing and I'm just out here talking to y'all. So it's like, thank y'all so much. Hey Kaylee, what's going on? Um, how you doing? Hey Glow, what's going on, Glow Glow? Hey Deborah, Tiana and the boys. Hello, welcome. Hey Mrs. Monique to you. How y'all doing? Oh my goodness. I sound like Sean Day Boy, Lord. Y'all know I listen to him a lot. Hey, Case, I'm Corey. What's going on? Happy Sunday, y'all. How everybody doing today? Everybody doing good? Hey, Don Diva. What's up, sis? Yes, child, it's been a weekend, hasn't it, y'all? Y'all decided like I wanted to do a little weekend recap with y'all about the footage Danny Robinson had shoot it's spilled this weekend. That I just spilled. That's tea, baby. That is what tea is, baby. That is it. Hey, madam. Oh, madam of the mess. How you doing? Welcome. Hey, just being me. Yes, child. Let me tell y'all. What do y'all think about that? But I feel two ways about it. Hey, and what's going on? Welcome. I feel a couple ways about the situation. Like, girl, being him being a black man in America these days and times, she could have got him in trouble with crying wolf like that. Because to me, she really did cry wolf. Like saying it was domestic violence, and it definitely was not that. We I'm sure everybody here probably saw it. That was not that. It was exactly what the police said it was a 415 mutual combat. That's not domestic violence. It's really not. And she wanted to. I heard her earlier coming out yelling and screaming and talking and Jesus this and God that. Like, girl, no, no, ma'am. God has nothing to do with this bullshit you put out there. You definitely did not tell the truth. That situation when it happened to her, whatever it was that happened to her, because apparently she got into a mutual argument with this man, and to me mostly is because she was withholding his property from him to get gas money or whatever. When she told the story, she told the story as if it was like a boyfriend girlfriend thing, and they was close and this and that, all the way down to the point that she said she had to take a pregnancy test. So what she was saying back in October about the situation is it didn't add up to what we actually saw. And she calls it lies. Oh, they're lying. Oh, hun, we saw your footage. Your footage. You said nobody could tell your story. Nobody told your story. You told your story. Just the first time you told your story, you embellished some shit and made up some shit and added on shit and left shit out. That's the story you first told. But then over the weekend here, we got to listen to you and watch you tell your story in its true form, in its true fashion. Hey, I don't want to use the name. What's going on? Welcome. Honey, that was not domestic violence, not at all. And y'all saw how them police officers was whistling Dixie to that call. That man was more. I want to know what in the hell is in Charlotte. Okay, I want to know because he was pumped up with who was the doing Tank or whatever it was, child. He was more involved in that phone call and was not rushing to get to that scene of a 415 mutual combat. Hey Valerie, how you doing? And she, was talking about her injuries and the side of her body. We all saw how she acted back then. You're like, oh my God, need an Amazon wish list for some band-aids and icy hot and shit. No. That one little scratch she had on her hand, the officer had to walk up to her hand, zoom the fuck all the way in and capture that shit because the baby, you was not pummeled as she said. She was pummeled. Hey Mika, what's going on? You pummeled. Frank the Tank. Thank you, Madam of the Mess. She was pummeled. And like I said, I go back to looking at it. Why in the hell, her clothes wasn't tore up. None of that burned up crispy ass shit on top of her head was, pulled out of, yanked out of place, an office track up there across her fucking forehead. None of that. She wasn't in disarray the way that a woman would be if she was pummeled by a man. I just didn't see that. Hey, Sugar Sharon. I didn't see that. And she talked about her experience. Her experience, I do believe, was the fact that he didn't want to go and just chill with her and do what she wanted to do and give her the money the way she wanted him to give it to her. Because I heard her say on the video, pick that fucking money up. Pick that fucking money up. I'm not no hoe. But he treated her the way that what the fuck she is a hoe. She knows she is. That poor child tries to run away from that reality, and it's just there. She you could tell she is what she is. She's not intelligent, and she don't know how to take the truth, and she don't know how to take a L. I'm sorry. It's more than just taking the L here. You literally lied about being in a domestic violence situation. You literally lied about being pummeled and beat the hell down and all that. That's not what that was. I mean, because a woman that was beat the hell down and went through all that traumatic experience, when them people were talking to her, when you would catch her off track, she's laughing and giggling and, fake victimizing herself. Hey, Megatron, what's going on? What's up, boo? She wasn't traumatized. She was really putting on an act when she got on her live and telling us what was all going on and this and that. But I had a feeling in the beginning, she she definitely wasn't telling the truth. When she put that man's ring up there, I'm like, girl, now something wrong with this. Put a 1 in the chat if you think Tails is a hoe. Say you see, Valerie, see there. Put a pump in the chat, girl. Don't put no 1, no chat. It's traumatizing. Trigger for me. But it was mutual combat, and I think the mutual combat came in was when she took the boy's glasses and was holding them out the window. And if y'all look back and think about it, it's obvious. The hand that she got the scratch on and the hand that they took the picture of is literally the hand that she had his glasses hanging them out the window, antagonizing him and taunting him with his glasses. That hand, that's the scratch, the mosquito bite scratch. It's on that very hand that she had that boy's glasses. And he's on the right side of her body, trying to get his glasses from her. He said they was $500 glasses. I'm sure his little ass one of them glasses. For real. And shout out to him for, keeping his cool. Because a lot of men would have literally pummeled her ass for real the way that I heard her acting on her own videotape. Threatening that man, saying she know where he live and all that, call the police, bitch. She was antagonizing him. And a lot lesser men would have literally beat her ass, for real. For real, for real. But she played with that. Tell me why Tails and Marie share similar body types and traits. Sure, they ain't related. Massive massacre. I don't know. Hey, what's going on? Welcome. But yeah, and then it was domestic violence month and everything, and she chose that time, and I could just see it, that whole play she put on for everybody to see, and here was some bullshit. And then she had the nerve to use a couple of women to come on her panel to talk about their real domestic violence situations, and pour out their hearts to her and these people and stuff, and she couldn't even possibly relate to what those women were talking about. What the fuck? And then on top of that, she charged them to do that. How do you do that? Like, what the fuck is that? And talking about scamming and a money grab, that's what that looks like to me. And telling people that her car was totaled. Girl, your car was not totaled. It didn't look like it seemed to me she drove away. These bitches with my car was total type shit, but you drove that shit home. That ain't total. Total is when they towing that motherfucker away. And yeah, that's the situation. So I just really I find it real fucked up that she can get on and say, "Oh, Danny Robinson scamming people and scamming her members." No, Danny Robinson do what the fuck she do best, and that's get real receipts on a bitch to expose you. Okay, that's how you expose a bitch for real. You get real receipts using them. Let a bitch tell on theyself. Let a bitch tell on theyself. Rebuke yourself is what you need to be doing. You need to be cussing yourself out, boo, because you the one got up there with that. Seriously. And it don't make you look good. Using people that really have gone through that situation, playing on their emotions, having them send you money. While you sit there rolling blunts and shit and promoting your OnlyFans during domestic violence month, saying that you went through that. I seriously doubt. I doubted it then. I really did. I'm like, something ain't right with this whole fucking story. And I seen people, like, when it first happened, I went to her live and I seen people that absolutely didn't fuck with her was in the chats, like saying, "Oh, I'm sorry this happened to you," and this, that, and the other. They were feeling sorry for her and stuff. And I know people helped her, but in the end, it's like she literally, the more people did that, the more she played that story up. The more people felt sorry for her, the more she made that story more dramatic. Just like today, the more the dumbass, bum ass, bored ass basement bitches telling her that, oh, they did you wrong and shit, the more she got to yelling and screaming and victimizing herself. Okay, yeah, something happened with them. Yeah, he was trying to get his glasses. He's more of a victim than she was. She antagonized that boy because he wouldn't give her gas money the way she wanted him to, because he threw the shit on the floorboard. Why didn't she just get that money, kick him out her fucking car, and go about her business? She wanted to antagonize him. She wanted to fuck with him more and more and more. That's what she loves to do. But one of these days, that little heifer gonna get herself in a situation that the police like gonna be able to come save her ass. You can't just keep fucking with people and want to drive through cars and shit. And then your nigga say, "Hell no, you ain't doing it." And even that, though, he showed restraint. Like she's right. She's very lucky because she antagonized the hell out of people, and she got away with it once again with a scratch on her hand, literally just a scratch. But playing with a domestic violence story when it's real women out there going through that. I can't really relate to the situation. I've only seen it, within a couple members of my family, but personally, no. But I can imagine that's a tough situation to be in, to live in, and to get out of. And for a bitch to get on YouTube to use it to get money and shit just for whatever, because she, I guess at that time, unemployed and was just using any excuse she could use to get money, and she found the perfect situation. Taking his shades and throwing them out the window was theft and vandalism. Yeah, Don Diva, you're right about that. Absolutely right about that. It's antagonizing somebody. A lot of people getting fights about their shit. Danny showed the truth. Yeah, she did, and I am. She definitely was. I tell my girls all the time, don't raise up in a man's face because you don't know how they will react. Yeah, Mika, and that's it. You don't put yourself in a man's place. If you don't feel like you can take him, then you keep your ass at his face. Because you don't know how a person, and I don't think like as in men and women, a human being have their buttons and they have their limits. And anybody can get into a fucking fight. So if you don't feel like you can handle the situation, I suggest you sit your ass down somewhere and pick that money up off that floorboard and leave that man alone. It's crazy how the police disregarded what she did to him. Yeah, Don Diva, that was one thing. You know what though? And I'm glad you said that because that's one thing I was thinking about. That's like I think they did that because a lot of police officers, not side with the women, but try to make the women feel better, give them somewhat what they want. That's why I think they did, even give him a ticket or to make her happy. Because honestly, I think she should have gotten a ticket too for destroying his property. Like, where did his sunglasses go? Like, why didn't they make her like pay for that? Or, why didn't she get a ticket for that? You're right about that, Don Diva. She was lucky. She got away with a lot of shit that day. But that's how women like her take those situations, and that's why she's sticking to domestic violence. Like, you can't even tell the truth. We see it. The police said, I'm gonna go with what the police said. I'm not just hearing some bullshit. I'm hearing what the police said they code was for it. And that was mutual combat. 415, wasn't it? I think it was, yeah. So she tried it. She really definitely did. I even sent that hoe a message saying I'm sorry that happened to her when the story first came out. Yeah, make a lot of people, showed her, empathy and felt sorry for her in the beginning with that. I was like you and your own hoes. I didn't feel bad for her, okay? I like I said, I just for a split second, I felt sorry for her like a split second, but once she got to doing that ranting, talking that tails do, I was like, whoa, this shit don't sound too right to me. In my opinion, she was frustrated because his flight was delayed. He mentioned she seemed frustrated when he got in the car. Well, yeah, I mean, she pretty much said that to herself. Peaches, because she was saying that she had to ride around the airport, circle around a few times before he got to her. So she was agitated then too. She wanted her to get home and get the Netflix on and get that 99-cent menu on and chill with old boy. And he had different things planned. Yes, please misspell the cuss words. I have to tell myself when I'm in chats that sometimes. And now y'all, I be like, if I'm writing something, why am I misspelling cuss words when I write? If I cuss when I'm writing. Thank you, Sandra. Was that Sandra? Let me. Oh Lord, did I do it right? Yeah, that's your name up there. Okay, I'm making sure. But thank you, Sandra, for the cash app. I appreciate it. And let me put this down. That whole cried tears of a clown. Okay, Miss Monique. Yeah, she tried to get them tears out. And her tears to me, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm just going to keep it real. Her tears to me, it was because shit fell apart between her and him. And she wanted she wanted that situation to be cool. And that she was losing out on old boy. And that was her issue. Because that homegirl was not hurt, y'all. The way she was punching in the air and replaying that situation for the police and everything, girl, bye. No, ma'am. The only reason no tickets they were on private property. Oh, okay. I don't what you say? Kiva called it. Child, Kiva, I wanted to put Kiva in timeout. Kiva was speaking all types of truth on in the lives last night. But yeah, a lot of people called it out. Like it is what it is. Why did the uncle look younger than okay, non-boyfriend? Police say, yeah, he did say he looked younger. Oh boy was like, he was not for that bullshit. He said, why you call this dizzy bitch for real though? He's like, and old T, he's like, she's weird. I mean, look at her. I just had to call her. Like, he's like, I didn't have nobody else. Okay, I had to call this broad, and nobody else was coming. My uncle didn't pick up the phone and shit, so I ain't had no other choice. I was landing. She's gonna play with the wrong one one day. The wrong one day. They will not care about her calling the cops. Yeah, she like I said, Stephanie. That's what I said. Oh, hey, Stephanie. Yeah, one day she gonna fuck around with the wrong person, and they gonna call them for her, and then whoop her ass. She definitely gonna bump into the wrong person one day. And I can't say I feel sorry for her because she's the type of person that antagonizes people and she wants to get away with it. And that's just not life. Like this. How could you say Danny's scamming anybody or lying to anybody? Where the lie at? I mean, she hasn't even done commentary on it. We just looking at what you did, your story, you telling it yourself, you and the other party. The problem is she's like a lot of these motherfuckers on YouTube. She don't want the other person to have a voice. She want one story out there, one side of the story out there, her side of the story, and want people just to be that. That's it. That's all of it right there. There's nothing else to talk about. Don't ask me no more. In fact, she did do that because just after a few days after the shit happened to her, people that sent her money, supported her, was asking her like, "How's everything going? Where is it at now?" Don't ask me anything about that. I don't want to tell my business on here. Well, bitch, what the fuck you bring it to us in the beginning then? If after a couple days now you don't want to talk about it no motherfucking more, unless you want to get on there and act like somebody's bashing you for it when they just asking you a fucking question. Like I said, I don't understand how the fucking questions turn into bullying and bashing me. I'm asking you a question. Okay, Naya, I hope somebody do get an interview with T. That shit would be good. That shit would be good. If he had money, he had a ride, call a cab, but see, Miss Monique, yeah, I think he didn't call an Uber or a cab because he was wanting to get some ass and go about his way. He didn't want to do the long haul the whole day with her. It was supposed to be, I'm sure, a quick thing. And when she found out that what it was, he was gonna go get his car. She felt like she was gonna be stuck out and by herself. That's why she was crying during that whole situation because she knew she was still going to be by herself, chilling. He didn't want to hang with her, and I could swear I heard him say client, and he had equipment and stuff. So I'm sure he's some type of photographer or something. It just don't seem like a situation that they was in a relationship, basically. And I mean, she said it herself. He said it over and over and over. Like, I'm not with her. No, we just smashed a couple times. A couple months ago was the last time. That's not a relationship that justifies it goes in the same fucking category as domestic violence. And now I look back, y'all, now I understand why I think she didn't really have a lot of conversation with the women that was on her panel that came up there doing domestic violence month and told their stories to her. She didn't have a lot to say. She was just sitting there, yeah, oh no, really? Because she couldn't relate. And the bitch knew she couldn't relate. Hey, BJ Dash, what's up, sis? What's going on? Hey, Regina, what's going on? Hey, Queena, how is Danny scamming folks when she paid to get the video? I know. How the hell is that? She's like, oh, she's scamming people. Like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, only person scamming people would be, I'm going back to you, scamming people. Or a motherfucker like you that fakely or call CPS on a fake motherfucking call and charge people $9.99 to listen to that bullshit. A lying ass call at that. That's not scamming because there wasn't no real motherfucking calls for that call, lady. I get real sick of these bitches want to say what the fuck somebody else is doing with the truth and versus the shit that they do with lies. These hoes want to expose and unmask motherfuckers and shit, but then they want to sit behind an avatar. You want to unmask a bitch, but you want to sit behind an avatar, though. That makes a lot of sense. Like them fucking basement bitches in her chat today telling tales. Oh, yeah, she said, Danny sit behind an avatar. How dare she? Why don't she show her face? Well, basement bitches, why don't you go ask your fucking basement frog over there? Why don't she unmask herself? Go ask her the same fucking question. Okay? The hypocrisy. The fuck? Tell her to undo that shit before somebody else do it for her. What's up, frog? Street's been quiet lately. Yeah, when people get the chance to speak and start telling the truth and putting the truth out there, bitches want to start calling Jesus and saying they covered and they God got them and shit. When people get to speaking up and speaking out and putting the truth out there, but when everybody was quiet and just saying, fuck it, and just dragging back and forth, and oh yeah, they just running amok, acting a goddamn fool. When a person come out with that goddamn them facts and that truth and the proof and the receipts, bitches get real silent, don't they? Leave people alone. Get you some business. Do something. Doxing people left and right. The queen of fucking doxing is pissed off that somebody to put her real truth out there when she was lying, y'all, about domestic violence. That's some real fuck shit. I don't know if anybody like this in here right now has ever gone through that. Can you imagine sitting around talking to a chick about your story and what's happened to you and how you were able to really survive the situation to a bitch that's sitting there that don't know what the hell you talking about? They're capitalizing on you. She made them ladies pay for that shit. And telling people her car was fucking totaled. What you say, Queen? Is that a picture of an ostrich? Yeah. Yeah, it's a picture of an ostrich. Because when I think of her, she gives me ostrich very much. So yeah, that was what I was feeling when I was like thinking about what I was gonna do my live about. Well, I knew what I was. I was just kind of taking notes to myself or whatever. At the plantation, oh Lord, I know it, Queen. You stay at that place. She just mad the truth came out and her scam was exposed. Yeah, Naya, definitely. Exactly. She couldn't relate to domestic violence victims. No, she couldn't, Regina. That's what really like pisses me off with that, because like she went so far as, to do that. And then after that, people were like literally that, like I said, they helped her and support her, just ask questions in the chat. She popped off on them. Don't ask me about my business. It ain't nobody's business but mine. But what was everybody's motherfucking business when they was sending you band-aids and icy hot, bitch? The fuck? Oh, I can't wait for her to be unmasked. Come on, Sean. Valerie, yes, ma'am. And child, like I said, she has fucked with so many people on YouTube. Child, it's a few people that's in the job of and helping unmask that basement bitch. Everybody is as they want to say, everybody, they banded together. Yes, we have band together, bitch, to unmask your ass. It's time. Take some of your own motherfucking medicine, but with truth and facts, not made up shit and shit we selling people that ain't giving. At least I can say, while this bitch talking about Danny scamming, I can say the $9.99 for Danny's membership. Y'all know that shit was worth it. Y'all, in fact, it was so motherfucking much worth it. I seen a bunch of basement bitches. I know the basement bitch gonna be like tripping out and seeing that some of her folks was over there buying subscriptions and shit for some real tea, because they sure didn't get nothing from her ass. Nothing at all. Well, Danny, the avatar is more than Tails. Okay, man, Tails, and I'm sorry, Tails' avatar don't serve her. Okay, that avatar Tails got, that shit is definitely made the fuck over. That Tails we seen that video, that's the woman. That's her. And that's not attractive. And she talking about she proud of it. Okay, be proud of that. That's fine. I'm glad she is proud of it. Maybe but I'm just on the outside looking in, and she's not attractive without a ton of bullshit on her face and a good wig, which she never really had that, because I don't know what be wrong with her. Her wigs, child. She can't do shit with what's going on. And now she done took it and cut half that damn crunchy ass wig up and put the other half away for the next season. This season, she's the one half to wrap that shit up in a bird's nest and stuck some pins in it, and there it is. We're gonna look at that for the longest until she go to the other half of the wig that she kept. Child, that wig is working. It's working. That fucking wig and that police footage is like, y'all just take me, please. I'm just saying, her credibility is non-existent. Yeah, nah, that bitch. It's a few motherfuckers on here. They couldn't tell me nothing at all. I wouldn't believe a motherfucking thing they said. As a DV survivor, Tales is worse than trash to me. Oh yeah, Stephanie. Just like from seeing my uncle's wife and growing up and seeing that situation, like I couldn't possibly fuck with nobody like that. How do you lie about something so real to people? I mean, like y'all, there was no blood, there was no bruises. She wasn't, her clothes wasn't torn. She didn't have a shoe off. You know, it was nothing. And the wreck she had was her trying to get away with the boy's equipment. Yet again, trying to take the boy's shit because she couldn't have him. She wanted to take his shit. Look at that shit. I got your ring. I'm gonna pawn it. She couldn't have him, so at least take his shit. He was trying to get his shit. And she called that domestic violence, somebody trying to get their shit back from her. Type of shit is that? And want to make people believe it? Child, make no fucking sense. It was worth every penny. Yeah, Sharon, it was definitely worth it. She probably looked like that tarot thing. Oh, I don't want to use the name. Oh, that tarot. Like I said, I don't even know. I don't know. I can't decipher. I haven't figured that one out yet. I've gone back and looked a couple times. I still can't pinpoint what that is. I put that on the side. I was like, let me focus on this other shit before I try to figure that out. I can't figure that out. It's basement shit. Basement bitch and all the bullshit. This is kind of on a lot of people's agenda right now, since that has to be. And I go back to say, I really feel weird about, I side-eye people that always want to holler CPS, or did they call CPS? Is that what you would do? Because that's not the first thing I do when I'm thinking about revenge on somebody or giving a person a taste of their medicine or getting back at somebody. CPS is like not even on my fucking list. That is definitely not the first thing that pops up in my head. And I side-eye people that think like that. I really do. Not the other half of the week. Yep, put aside for later, Madam of the Mets. Absolutely. Hey, my dear sister, hey, sweet glow. Girl, I just washed my dishes as well. I made roast, macaroni and cheese and collard greens. See, Regina, why you do that? Why you do that, though? Oh, that sound good. Yeah, I told y'all earlier, my sister took me to this place called Flying Fish. They got like seafood and stuff like that. And I had what the hell I have? I had like this gumbo with grits. It was good. It was spicy. It was good. Then I had like these jalapenos. They had shrimp in it, wrapped it back, and it was pretty good. I had to bring some of it home though. It was a lot. And my nephews, of course, they like fish. They ate fish. Y'all, I tell y'all, my nephews like to eat seafood a lot, more than anything. And they like sushi and they like catfish. Those are their two favorite things to eat. So she'll go to the grocery store and get that pre-made sushi rolls or whatever. They like the California rolls. They really do. They eat this shit almost like every other day. I'm like, y'all don't get tired of this stuff. But I'm like, go ahead. But I try to cook for them, though. I use a crock pot, though, because I'm not the greatest cook. But my husband will cook for them, though, too. But yeah, I'll let them do that. I'll be 48 next week. But Tels looks older than I do. Child, she needs to file a DV complaint against life beating her down. Okay, Stephanie, girl. I could not agree with you more, child. Hey, Minister, what's going on? You've been busy all weekend, huh? I know you have, because I called you earlier and it went straight to voicemail. Good evening, attendance. I caught a whole simple assault charge when I had a man hit me once. I went in the police car and he went to the ER with a black eye and had to have stitches in his lips. Damn, innocent. Well, he won't do that shit no more, will he? Not to you. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes you have to, you go through things with I guess your significant other. Like I said, I've really never gone through that, y'all. And I don't want to. And I can be a button pusher sometimes. And sometimes I'll be like, maybe I shouldn't go this far, but sometimes I just get pissed and I do. But I've been, lucky and blessed and fortunate not to have to go through that situation. But I'd be damned if I would lie about that. Because I go back to that, y'all. That could have really got that boy in trouble. The way she was crying and playing the victim. She does what she does on YouTube. And I see she does in real life. And I see she's weird in real life because, oh boy, I was like, she's weird. He's like, look at her. He's like, I don't want nothing to do with her. You know, I can see that, like she said, he used her. He did use her. He wanted a fuck. He wanted some cooch, and he wanted a ride. And he was like, and at the end, he said, "Fuck the cooch, just give me the ride. Fuck it, I don't even want to fuck no more. Just give me the ride, and take me to my car." And she didn't want to do that peacefully. And so she, no, you going with me? I'm gonna put your glasses out the window. Give me the gas money. Pick it up, nigga. Like, come on. If you did not want to get into it with that boy, you would have kicked him out your fucking car with the money on the floor, and let him go about his fucking business. Not try to run off with his shit while allegedly running over his toe, his big toe. And then Ninja nigga coming, he trying to stop you from leaving with the boy's shit. And you just said, "Fuck it, I'm going for the gusto." You just gonna round through the man's shit. Like, girl, you was a mess, sis. You was definitely a mess. I know we need vitamin D, but it's not worth going through all of that. But okay, Sharon, girl, ain't nobody, don't do it. It's not worth it. I mean, if she felt so endangered, I would have been like, "Fuck the gas money, just get out of my car and gone." I wouldn't have been messing with him like that if I felt out in danger. She never felt endangered. She didn't. She wasn't feeling endangered. She wanted to antagonize that boy until he gave in and went with her. And he just wanted his shit. He's like, "I don't even want to fuck no more. Just give me my shit. Let me out the car. Give me your gas money first. Pick it up. I ain't no hoe." He treated her the way he been treating her, like a hoe. Shit wasn't nothing new to her. I don't know why she was acting like she's surprised. "Put your hands on me and I won't black out. I will try." Okay, yeah. I think if I ever was in that situation, I think I would black out. I'm not. I got hot grits and matches and gasoline for a motherfucker that want to put their hands on me. Straight up. Hey, Miss Magic, what's going on? My neighbor bought dinner for me because she knew I haven't been feeling well. Oh, make her feel better. I know you haven't been feeling well though either. That's why I was like text you the other day to see how you doing. I wasn't feeling that great this morning. I'm not bad, but just a little, my nerves, well, my neuropathy acting up, just fucking with me a little bit. But like I said, I'll be pushing that shit to the side and saying, carry on and just ignore it a little bit. Get out and have a good day. Because it was a pretty day here in Texas. Oh my gosh. It's going to be a hot ass summer though, I believe. Oh Lordy. It's going to be hot. It is definitely going to be hot. But she got her nerve to still want to say domestic violence. At least, and that shows what type of person she is. At least, to say, okay, maybe I misworded this shit, and but it's no excuse. It's not even. She can't even say misworded because she carried on and on and on and got people's money, telling people this and that, having people on her panel. She kept it going, and now it's out. That's why she's doing all that yelling and screaming. She big fucking mad over there. She is absolutely pissed, and she should be. She should be pissed. She should be pissed at herself. And them ladies that came on her panel, I'd be looking for her on the internet. Bitch, where are you? And all these supporters she have, like, what the fuck? I don't be seeing them. I'm just saying. Only people I see is some goddamn basement bitches over there. And they over there, and y'all notice some basement bitches go over there when she talk about all about the trees or when she's talking about Danny. And since the footage was the situation, they was over there. That's why they was over there talking about, "Oh, Danny's behind an avatar. Danny ain't showed herself. Danny ain't black." Like, bitches, go away with that shit already. Go the fuck away with all that. Because we wouldn't give a fuck if she was white. Okay? She don't lie. I can say that much about her. She don't make up bullshit on people. I know that much about her. She don't charge people for bullshit that she don't deliver. I know that about her. Now go to your goddamn basement avatar bitch over there and ask her that. Ask that lying ass tells you in front of. Blue Waffle Smollett ass bitch. Making up bullshit. Shame on them. That's all I can say. Yes, Miss Magic, a lot of people honestly don't know what goes on in some of these foster homes. Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot that goes on with foster homes. I can only imagine this situation too. For real. Yes, girl, it happened in the middle of the street, and that was done with my bare hands. I know how to defend myself, say minutes, and I know you do, sis. Yeah, see, people didn't really know how to handle themselves. Don't get on here like Tails and the basement bitch and a lot of other silly hoes on here get on here talking about how they gonna be kung fu fighting a bitch and doing Mortal Kombat and shit. See, that bitch didn't have Mortal Kombat with old boy. She had mutual combat, a 415. She need to keep that number in her fucking head. And that nurse assessment, y'all really okay. If she would have went to the hospital when they offered her to go on the scene of that mutual combat 415 accident scene, they would have taken her to the hospital, and that nurse assessment would not have said that because it wasn't domestic violence. She went on her own and she told those people, I was in a domestic violence incident earlier today and my body's hurting from it. And that's why that assessment said that. Blue Waffle, you tried it, okay? Because, girl, you know what the fuck. I don't know why. And they tell me, oh, them people stupid. No, we're really not stupid, hun. We're really not. And again, I gotta say, the only people buying that bullshit, homegirl, is the motherfucking basement bitches. Nobody with any good fucking common sense is buying that bullshit that you trying to sell. Cause it's absolute bullshit. And you should be fucking ashamed. But whatever floats your boat. But people have the right to expose that shit. 10:02, yes, girl. I had a busy, busy weekend. One of my sisters and brothers got. Oh yeah, I remember you said that the other day. I know you was busy. He exploited real domestic violence victim. Shame on her. Called Panda pretending like she was going through. Yeah, she did the most. She did the most. But like I said, the more days went by, she couldn't be quiet about it. And she told her on herself because that one live I remember watching her, she was slinging her neck around and that stiff ass hair would stay from around her shoulder, and she was trying to roll a blunt and she was moving that very arm that she said was hurting and shit, that wrist and the damn mosquito bite scratch she so I'm gonna call it what the police called it, the scratch she had on her fucking hand, taking that fucking alcohol and rubbing the skin off herself and putting the ointment on it and fucking a band-aid, a fucking strip band-aid that I would use for my knee, my nephew's knee when if he falls and scrape his knee. Domestic violence, really? Women get beat the fuck up. Black eyes, busted lips, swollen lips, broken ribs, broken fingers. Like they really go through shit. Not no fucking scratch on their hand. Like really. Like, girl, you really tried that shit. You should really be ashamed of your fucking self. And I thought at first maybe she just ignorant and she just fucking don't have no fucking sense and don't know no better. No, she's just fucking lying. Because now someone's even explained to her what the fuck it is. Not as if that, I mean, maybe she wasn't listening there. But I mean, it's explained to you, and you still want to sit here and say domestic violence? And you're a survivor of what? Not getting no dick because you wanted it that day, and cuddle dick, I should say, cuddle dick. Because you could have got the dick if you'd have just left him the fuck alone and took him to his car afterwards. You could get cuddle dick, so you call that domestic violence. Because that's, I can imagine that's how they went. They was gonna fuck, but he wanted to leave afterwards. She wasn't having it. He's like, fuck it, take me to my car. Take me to my fucking car. I don't want your coach. Take me to your car. Take me to the car. That girl had not did that. It's a shame, and it's funny, but it's really not funny. But because it could have went, and she says it could have went left. And you know how left it could have went. That boy could have been hurt by the police. He could have been hurt by standbyers. Anything could have happened to him for a serious outcry like that from a fucking woman these days. And that's the real truth. Like he took a big loss that day. He could have been really affected by that. And again, she exposes everybody and doxes everybody and does all that shit to this day. Why has she never really said anything about him. Like what's the after story of that? That's why I hope somebody gets an interview with him and gets some OT on this situation and expose her more. They really do. Because like I said, a lot of these bitches need a taste of their medicine. Because yeah, I don't like a lot of these bitches, and I don't like them because who the fuck gets you mad at somebody because they done something? Okay, I get it, but how do you take a deceased child and put them on YouTube and use them as a motherfucking thumbnail to what, get people to come and watch because you're talking about this person, but you use a dead child? Bitches like that need their ass whooped. This is just something really small. This is a small taste of your medicine of going too fucking far. But again, like I said, kudos to Danny Robinson. She is the GOAT. That lady is a beast at getting the receipts. She's a beast at exposing a bitch without lying on them, without making up shit, without dangling something in front of your face and saying, as soon as I get this far, then I'll give y'all the tea. I give her a fucking stand up applause for that. And a lot of these motherfuckers mad because y'all didn't get the footage. Why she didn't get her own footage and put it out there? Since you had to tell your own story, you should have did it. Oh, you want to go spin that, huh? You wanted people to believe that one-sided motherfucking story. Like I said, these self-made victims are very satisfied with one side of the motherfucking story out there. Hey, Brown Sugar, what's going on? They real satisfied with one side of the fucking story out there. But when the other side of the story get out there, they get real pissed off. Get to yelling and screaming at people and shit. Calling people names. Saying shit that's not true. For real. And like I said, I want to know why she thought she needed to take a pregnancy test. Like, was you just making that part of your story? Because like I said, I just can't believe nothing she say. you can't believe nothing she say. It's I don't know. It's an iffy situation. It's an iffy situation. Yes, thank you, Minister Vibes, for putting that up there for me. Teddy got a second channel. She was playing Danny's live showing how trees and that other Nicole is not the same person. Oh, she did? Let me read this again. Teddy got a second channel. She was playing Danny's live showing how trees is not the other Nicole. It's not the same person. Oh, okay. Oh, she did. Did I miss that? Like I said, I'll be in everybody's bushes. I'll be going all over the place. I'm going to find out. I want to hear. I'm interested in hearing everybody's perspective on a lot of situations. Like I said, even the basement bitch, she hasn't give anybody anything to listen to except for a bunch of lies and made up bullshit. It's not even conspiracy theories because they're not even close to the fucking truth. It's just made up bullshit. It's just like lying as you go, making up bullshit as you go. Like that's all I see. There's nothing there. Not at all. Hey, Big H, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Also subscribe to your channel as well. Big H, I met on Ben's second channel, the Crime of Passion Zone. I don't know, Big H. I don't know if you're a man or woman, so I don't want to be like he or she. But Big H was in there chilling, listening to Ben's commentary, and they were in there. And thank you for subscribing to my channel too. I saw that you did. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the support I get. I'm very new. I am a subscriber initially, but I started my channel almost force fed. Like I had to get up here and say something, child. Too much on my mind. I can't type all this shit. And I want my side out as well. Like I said, that motherfucking oh shit, did it BJ Dez. God damn it, talk this motherfucker up, y'all. God damn it. It don't matter. Y'all, somebody in this chat, please put their freaking foot down and say, Diane, if you light another motherfucking cigarette, okay? I have had a cigarette. Let me tell y'all the truth. It's been maybe 3 days. Yeah, no, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Yeah, 3 days. And today with my sister, child, why after lunch I had a little cigarette. She's like, really? I'm like, well, whatever. And then I don't know, I gotta stop. I just want to because you breathe better when you don't smoke, I think. And running after these kids, child, I've been trying to drop all my bad habits since we got like absolute legal custody over the kids. It's like, okay, I'm a half parent again, so I gotta like do everything, the good way like I used to. and Danny told her, as not all black people look alike. Yeah, I was there when she did that, Regina. Yes, not all of us look alike. Okay, makes me wonder. Yeah, I know that hear it yourself, but take the checking from Danny about. Yeah, um, not all black people look alike. Not all of us look the same, and not all of us can fit. Like if you took my picture and another black woman's picture, my face probably wouldn't fit in there because I got my own face. You know what I'm saying? Might be the same color, skin tone, or whatever, but we're not. We don't all look alike. Danny did a phenomenal job exposing the Crisco Queen. Yes, she did. She did an absolutely phenomenal job. For real. For real. She did that. Without lying. My thing is, without lying and making up things on her. She didn't lie on the girl not one time. She didn't make up anything. She cleared up lies. She cleared up a real foggy situation, y'all, because that was a foggy ass situation. We had one side of the story with, you know, T was just a question mark because we knew nothing about the situation. We only took her line as word. And y'all know we couldn't take that girl. Whatever girl lie like a motherfucker constantly. Constantly. I just think it's just a sister should consider. Wait, man, move. I just think a sister should consider herself black would have had a better comeback for that statement. Oh yeah, Regina. Now I get what you're saying. Yeah, I think she should have, but I have my my suspicions about that situation, and like I say, I don't spew things out on people. I just kind of think about it, sit back and watch how the flow goes, and see how that do. But yeah, some of these people on here, they're not what they seem. But let them do them. But I say, while you're doing you, you don't have to try to lie on somebody else. Whether it's a black woman or a white woman or a Hispanic woman, it don't matter. Why you just gotta lie on people all the fucking time? What good is it? With what Teddy was doing, taking that picture, trying to fit the two Nicoles together. Like, what was that gonna do for her life? They don't expose anything. Anything that All About the Trees has done, these people keep trying to tell us we already know about the shit that's true. These lies they making up, she don't know about because she ain't did the shit. She's not the person. And you can't make her be the person. It's just what it is. They need to accept that. What they need to be focusing on is these bitches is really lying and scamming to these people out here. Please start talking about that. Get the outrage for the people that's called CPS on All About the Trees and other content creators and people that shouldn't have had that done to them. Get the outrage for the people that just said that All About the Trees is on drugs and she does this and she does that. Go speak on that. Like get do some content on that. Like just because you don't like her, what you just want the lies to ride? Because if I heard just some more bullshit about the basement bitch, I wouldn't endorse it. I'm not going to endorse anything that I don't think is true, whether it's fucked up or not. I'm not gonna sit like them basement bitches have done for months and months and months on fucking end and listen to a bitch constantly lie on one person, two or three people, I should say, because it's been several folks. Hey grandmother, what's up? Like get outraged about that. Do some commentary on that. Try to put that puzzle together. That's a puzzle worth putting together. Figure that shit out. And motherfuckers thinking I gotta say. You gotta say do that. These self-made victims think because, oh, I ain't said nothing a couple days, and so I've been quiet and minding my business. No, bitch, you just been laying low. But that don't take the heat off your motherfucking ass. It's just FYI. These hoes decide they think they've been away for long enough. It's still brewing. It just takes people that tell the truth and bring you real receipts. It takes time. Look how long it took to get the fucking truth out about Blue Waffle ass lying. It takes time to get the truth out there. Give it time. It shall be revealed. Yes, please do. Yeah, if y'all haven't signed the cancel John Yates petition, please get that shit done because we have been working on that for a minute now, and I think we're almost at 2,000 if I'm not mistaken. We've It's been a lot of hard work, and shout out to Danny Robinson for pushing that petition and getting that petition going to where it is. It was two petitions out there, but one we know wasn't about shit. It was just out there for show, shits and giggles. It was not taken care of. I think it's somewhere sitting in a pile of dust, wanting attention. But the petition that's in the chat right now, that's the petition that's it's flourishing, it's going, it's getting somewhere, and we hoping it's going to happen. But yeah, I wasn't gonna stay here too long, y'all. I just wanted to get on here and holler at y'all for a little bit. I might have me a late night one tonight. I don't know. It depends because I don't know what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow. So I don't know. But if anybody sent me any cash outs, thank you. I know Sandra, you did. Thank you so much. Thank y'all for supporting me. Thank y'all for listening to me and just showing up for a girl. You know, sometimes I just want to come out here and talk to y'all. And this I just wanted to talk about a little bit, me, I'm still getting used to doing commentary on other content creator stuff. Like I don't want to overstep my boundaries and, just like be getting all in their commentary. But, I'm gotta, I guess, start looking at myself not as a content creator, but a YouTuber, and I'm just, wanting to, give my opinion on the things that I've seen and the things that I've, commented on, and I was only able to type about it. Now I can chat about it with y'all, and I appreciate y'all being here with me and everything. Medicine, I might call you in a little bit, but drop some gas bumps in the chat for me, y'all. I'm gonna get up and go in here and straighten up a little bit, make me some coffee and chill for a bit, maybe talk to my homegirls or whatever. But I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Y'all have a beautiful Sunday evening. Be blessed. Thank y'all.